is Research Hacks with Queen Bee. Today we're going to do a tour of Explora. All right, let's start here on the Destiny homepage. Look under Databases and click on Explora. Explora is really the same thing as EBSCOhost, only it's in a format that's a little easier to look at and search. It's toned down just a little bit, but I love it for almost any topic. Every topic known to Earth will be in EBSCOhost. They put magazines, newspaper, encyclopedia articles, scholarly journals, all different types of sources are in EBSCOhost and Explora. And the great thing about it is that you can find information that was published this month, even down to this week, in EBSCOhost. They put new information on every day. So if you're looking for a current topic, it's great because you can refine your results so that you only find stuff that was published in the last month, year, etc. It's also great if you are having a difficult time finding information about a weird, off-the-wall topic. This database is always the place I recommend students who are having difficulty finding their topic go. There's a couple different ways to search. You can look at this homepage at the bottom and browse for topics, which is kind of handy. So I could look here under animal rights, for example, and here I have 17,000 results, including this topic overview. And I can kind of scroll down and look at the results that way. The other thing I can do is search using the search box, which is what I usually do. Before you type things into the search box, I recommend watching the tutorial about choosing keywords effectively because databases are really picky about what you type in, so you can't just type in a whole question or sentence. You want to start with a really basic keyword, and then if you need to add more details or more keywords to kind of refine your results, then you can do that. So I chose the topic net neutrality. It's January 2018 when I'm recording this, and this has been a topic on the news a lot lately. So if I'm researching this and I want current information, then what I can do is kind of look on this left-hand side, and I can actually change the dates published in my results to maybe just the last year in order to get a really good feel on how things are going now. But before I do that, at the top here on some popular topics, you're going to find a topic overview. This is usually an encyclopedia article, and it gives you a basic background on the topic. You'll notice this one's published in 2013, so it's not going to have new current information. However, it is going to explain the topic at a basic level really well so that you know exactly what you're researching. So that's a handy thing to read. I'm going to actually scroll this little bar over until it says 2017-18, and that's going to help me to limit my results so that I only get things that have been published in the last year. Here I have 843 results still, which is a lot better than 3,000. It's still a lot. So if I want to limit it even more, I can look under source types. On some topics, you're going to see even more source types here. But since this is a fairly new topic, there haven't been a lot of encyclopedia articles and other things written on this topic. So maybe I just want news articles and magazines. So I could actually click on those, and now I only have 190 articles. Now, let's actually look at our screen here. Each article will show you the title, the author, what it was published in, what periodical, magazine, newspaper, and then it will start by giving you kind of a summary. So let's look at the second one that says Fighting for Net Neutrality, and I'm going to click on it. And here I see what the article looked like when it was printed. This is the PDF version. Some articles will give you a PDF version, and basically what that looks like is exactly what people held in their hands or looked at on their screens if it was an e-magazine, and you can kind of read the article that way, okay? This is kind of cool because you can see any original pictures or images, and you can also look at the table of contents for the rest of the magazine that was published. So this is Nation Magazine, December 18th. This was just over a month ago when this was published, and I can read any of those articles. It's kind of annoying because when I hit the print button on the right-hand side, on a PDF, it will not print the whole article. It only prints what's called the abstract, which is the information and summary about the article. If I want to actually print a PDF, I actually have to kind of use this screen. In the PDF viewer, I hit print, and then I can either print it on the printer, or I can do something called print to PDF. So I actually save this as a PDF document on my computer. And I love doing that because it helps me to organize all my articles and make it easier to find later. So I just saved that article for later so I can read it and maybe quote it or paraphrase it in my paper. Now, this article is pretty cool because it also has an HTML full text version. Some articles will only have this, and basically it's just the text. It doesn't show you any pictures or images or charts, but it gives you the article right here on the screen. In this case, you can hit print, and you can print it really easily. I like to go ahead and change this to the citation format that I prefer, and then I can either print it or, again, save it as a PDF. The other thing that I can do that I really like is email it to myself. This is what I usually do. I just send this as an email to myself so that later I can read it when I have a chance, and then I create a folder in my email for my research project, and then I put all of those articles in that folder. That lets me find as many articles as I need and then read them later and sort through them. I find that to be really handy. Now, the last thing I want to show you on EBSCOhost is this Cite button. Cite is really handy because it has already created citations using kind of this algorithm, this formula. It kind of pulls the author and the title, etc. Now all you have to do is find MLA in most cases at this school, and then you're going to copy paste this into your works cited page. Now, this is created kind of by a robot, is what I like to say. And do we trust robots? Sometimes. I will say you want to double check and make sure that the citation that it found matches what the MLA website and books that you're using tell you to do. So for example, here Nichols John is capitalized, and you don't actually want it to be. It's only capitalized because in the record it's capitalized. So it's just pulling that directly from there. So that's something you want to fix before you put it in your paper. All right, well, this has been a brief overview for EBSCOhost Explora. Best of luck with your research, and let me know if you need help down in this daily LMC.